Hey guys, so for those of you that are doing tentacles, this video is for you. So the last video I just posted was how to attach legs. This one is how to attach the tentacles. If you're doing wings, spikes, extensions, anything like other than the two that I just did, we will get to that, I promise. But these are the most basic. Remember, I always go over the most basic first, and then we kind of gradually get to that more intense, I guess, attachment process. So just be patient. If you're like, when is she gonna do wings? When is she gonna do antlers or antennas or all that good stuff? We will get to it, I promise. So anyway, so here is if you're gonna do the tentacles. So I showed you guys how to make these, pretty simple. Just like anything else that we've done, we're gonna go ahead and you guys, if you have all your tentacles made, you might want to kind of mark where you're putting them, so you know. But I'm just going to go ahead. I only have two made, so I'm going to go ahead and just do one for the video. So wherever two pieces of clay are touching, score and slip. Score and slip, score and slip, score and slip, or slip and score, slip and score, slip and score, whichever habit you're in. Used to doing. Doesn't really matter which. I just like to slip first because I feel like you have to rescore or do it the other way. Okay. And then I'm going to compress my tentacle. Now, if you're going to have this just hanging like that, that's a lot of weight, and you're going to cover this up and you're going to come back tomorrow and this is going to be on the floor. So I would encourage you to maybe have another attachment point somewhere. Or get some paper towel, get some paper, get some extra clay, and hold this up. Or I fear that this will be laying down when you come check on it again. So, you know, use your judgment. Now I'm going to score that seam. I'm going to do that all the way around. And you guys will have your modeling tool, unless you're using a fork. So again, just pulling that clay from the tentacle on to the base form. Okay. And then I'll probably attach that there. And then we're gonna add a coil. I don't have any extra clay over here by me. Well, hopefully this is long enough. I wasn't prepared, guys. My extra clay's on the other side of the studio here. So anyway, I think this will work. So I got my coil. We're gonna press that coil into the seam. And I'm gonna make that go all the way around, and then we're gonna pull half the coil onto the base form, half the coil onto the attachment. And just like when you do your pole marks, you want to overlap this. You know, I'm doing the same thing that I taught you whenever you were pulling the coil, except I'm just using this as an extension of my finger. That's all I'm doing. But it's the same motion. Make sure you support. Really compress this area right here. The curves are like any kind of sharp angle. You just really gotta make sure that that clay is compressed, because that tends to be where stuff cracks. Mostly because it's either thicker or thinner than other areas of your clay. Okay, now if your coil was a bit too small, and it doesn't look natural, like it doesn't look like it's coming off the body, then just add an additional amount of clay right in there. You don't want to be able to see where it's attached, okay guys? If you can see where it's attached, then you didn't attach it well enough, or you didn't use a big enough coil. So just like when you put your two pinch pots together, we can't see where that was. We can't see where that seam was. This is no different. I don't want to be able to see my connection point. So I'm just spending some quality time here, compressing that coil. Octopuses are always very popular to make. As beginners, as veteran artists, as people are just attracted to them for some reason. They're really kind of graceful, you know, and mysterious, and yet kind of powerful. I think if you get too close, they can kill you. Maybe with their poison? I don't know. I'm totally making stuff up. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't know much about the saltwater life, marine life. I would love to learn one day. I think it's my destiny to end my lifespan at the coast one day. That's my plan. I love warm, hot weather, as you guys have learned by now. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back in and I'm just gonna kind of clean this tentacle up with my brush because I got a few cracks here and there, and you need to fix that stuff sooner than later. See, if you wait, it'll just get worse. Okay, and there we go. We've got our first tentacle attached. We can't tell where the seam is. It's not gonna go anywhere. I would probably fix these little guys up, but now you know how to attach a tentacle. So real quick, just as a reminder, I already made this, and when you're attaching it, figure out where you want it to go, and then remember you're cutting. Don't attach this just like this. Don't just stick it on there like that. Cut this at an angle. Make sure you're going the right way. If you want your suckers up, you'll cut an angle at one way, but if you want your suckers down and then wrapping up, you gotta cut it a different way. So just kind of be mindful. Oh, kind of be mindful of that. You could even do it sideways like this. I might do it like that. I don't know. We'll see. This isn't my main build. The other one's my main build. So I was just kind of doing this one because I had a special request about tentacles. Oh, I kind of like that too. I don't know, we'll play with it. So hopefully that answers your questions in regards to if you needed tentacle attachments. I hope that I answered them. If there's anything else that you guys seem to be lacking or in regards to your leg attachments, please let me know because obviously I can't, I don't know what you're thinking unless you send me a picture or you send me an email. So please do that and I'll address those items as we kind of go through this process. So I'll see you soon. Have an amazing spring break. Stay safe, make really good choices, guys, and I'll see you in a bit.